Hello, class 8. How are you all? So, we had been studying chapter number 2, microorganism, friend and foe. Last time we studied about virus and different kind of disease occur due to microorganism, and we had seen that how does these useful and we also talked about which bacteria do we use, which bacteria is useful in making bread, making curd. So all these topic we have covered. Okay. Now we will revise again. Okay. Let's revise again within 5 minutes. Then we will begin the new topic. So at first we talked about four major group of microorganisms. Yes, four major group of microorganisms. There are four major group: algae, bacteria, fungi, protozoa. Algae, bacteria, fungi, protozoa. And we also talked about virus. We also talked about virus. Viruses are also considered as microorganisms. Yes, viruses are also considered as microorganisms. They are different from other microorganisms. Yes, they are different from other microorganisms because they reproduce only in the body of host organism. Because they reproduce only in the body of host organism. Yes, common cold, cough, influenza, polio, and if I talk about chickenpox, yes, all these diseases occur due to virus. Yes, and I had shown you a picture of virus. Yes, last time I had shown you, and as you know, there are many diseases occur due to microorganisms. Yes, as you can see on the screen that which disease occur due to bacteria, tuberculosis occur, and due to virus, measles, chickenpox, polio, hepatitis B, these diseases occur. Yes, due to bacteria, typhoid, cholera, TB. Due to bacteria, which disease occur? Typhoid, cholera, cholera, typhoid, and TB. Yes, and due to virus, measles, hepatitis B, chickenpox, polio, all these occur. And due to protozoa, malaria occur. Okay. So we talked about all these, and we had seen also which bacteria is used in making curd. Yes, lactobacillus. Lactobacillus bacteria is very useful making of curd. Okay. So we had seen all these, and as you know that bacteria, virus, protozoa, they can transfer, they can transmit through air, water, food. Yes, yes. For example, TB occur due to bacteria. Yes, which bacteria? Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Yes, Mycobacterium tuberculosis is responsible for TB, and it can transfer through air. Yes, it can transfer through air. Okay. Measles, it occurs due to virus. It is also airborne disease, means it can transmit through air, means its mode of transmission is air. As you can see on the screen, malaria, its mode of transmission is a female mosquito. The name is Anopheles. Yes, its mode of transmission is mosquito. The name of mosquito is female Anopheles. Hepatitis B. Yes, it occurs due to virus, and its mode of transmission is water. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, we also talked about that microorganisms are friendly. Yes, microorganisms are friendly. Microorganisms are used for various purposes. Yes, they are used. There are many uses of microorganisms. There are many uses of microorganisms. Yes. Use number one, they are used in the preparation of curd, bread and cake. Yes, they are used in the preparation of curd, bread and cake. Use number two, they are used in cleaning up of the environment. Yes, they are used in cleaning up of the environment. Yes. For example, organic waste. Organic waste means the waste of vegetable peel, kitchen waste, remains of animal. All these are organic waste, which are break down by bacteria into usable substance. Yes. You know rhizobium. Yes, rhizobium is helpful in agriculture because it increases soil fertility. Next use is microorganisms are also used in preparation of medicines. Yes, microorganisms are also used in preparation of medicine, and they increase the soil fertility by fixing nitrogen. Yes, they increase the soil fertility by fixing the nitrogen. How do they fix? Rhizobium convert the nitrogen gas into usable form like nitrite. So that's why rhizobium is also known as nitrogen fixer. Such kind of bacteria are known as nitrogen fixer. So use number one, they are used in preparation of curd, bread and cake. Use number two, they are also used in cleaning up of the environment. Yes, they are also used in cleaning up of the environment. Use number three is they are used in preparation of medicine. Yes, they are used in preparation of medicines. Use number four, they are used in agriculture to increase the soil fertility by fixing nitrogen. I hope you understood. Yes. Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, let's talk about some more uses of microorganisms. Yes, let's talk about some more uses of microorganisms. As you can see the heading, commercial use of microbes. Yes, commercial use for earning money, for commercial use on a large scale. How do they use? So microorganisms are used in making wine. Yes, making wine, vinegar, acetic acid you can also call it. Yes, microorganisms are used in making alcohol. Yes, they are used in the production of alcohol. They are used in the production of wine. They are used in the production of vinegar. Vinegar means acetic acid. Yes. So for it, which microorganism is used? Which microorganism is used in making wine, making alcohol, making vinegar? Yes, yeast. Y-E-A-S-T, yeast. Y-E-A-S-T, yeast microorganism is used making wine, alcohol, vinegar. Vinegar is also known as acetic acid. Vinegar is also known as acetic acid. Okay? And do you know that for this purpose means for making wine, how to grow yeast? How to grow yeast? Yeah. It is grown On barley, wheat, rice. Yes, it is grown on barley, wheat, rice. Because they all contain natural sugar. They all contain natural sugar. Yes. So, yeast, Y-E-S-T, yeast. Yeast is used making alcohol, and the process of making alcohol is known as fermentation. Yes, the process of making alcohol is known as fermentation. Yes. So microorganisms are used for the large scale production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Yes. Microorganisms are used for the large scale production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Point number 1. Microorganisms are used for the large scale. Microorganisms are used for the large scale production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Acetic acid means vinegar. Point number 2. Yeast. Yeast is used for commercial production of alcohol and wine. Yes, yeast is used for production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Point number 3. Point number 3. For this purpose, yeast is grown. Yeast is grown on natural sugar present in grains. Yes. For this purpose, yeast is grown on natural sugar present in grains like barley, wheat, rice, and crushed fruit juice. Yes. For this purpose, yeast is grown on barley, wheat, rice, and crushed fruit juice. Yes. And the point number 4, the process of making, the point number 4 is the process of conversion. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. In next slide, we will see an experiment related to fermentation. Okay, so fermentation process is used making alcohol. Fermentation process is used making alcohol. I am giving you 10 seconds, please write down. Okay, kids. So, point number 1, microorganisms are used on for the large scale. Yes, for the production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Yes, microorganisms are used for the production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid on large scale. Point number 2. Point number 2 is yeast is used for commercial production of alcohol and wine. Yes, yeast is used for commercial production of alcohol and wine. Point number 3. For this purpose, yeast is grown on natural sugar present in grains like barley, wheat, rice and crushed fruit juice. Point number 4. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. I hope you understood. Let's move on to the next point. Okay kids, let's see an activity related to fermentation. Take 500 ml beaker. Okay, take a beaker, add 3/4 with water. Yes, add water. Okay, means add 100 ml water. Okay, take a beaker, add 100 ml water and dissolve 2-3 spoon of sugar. Yes, dissolve, add 2-3 teaspoon of sugar in it. Yes, then what will you do? You will add half a spoon of yeast powder. Yes, then add yeast powder, half a spoon. Step number 1, take 500 ml beaker, take a empty container, Add 3 by 4th with water, means add around 100 ml water. Add around 100 ml water. Step number 2, add 2-3 teaspoonful of sugar in it. Yes, add 2-3 teaspoons of sugar. Add 2-3 teaspoons of sugar in it. Step number 3, add half a spoon of yeast powder. Yes, add yeast, half spoon yeast. Add half spoon yeast. Okay. Now keep it covered in warm place. Yes. Now step number 4, cover it and put in a warm place for 4 to 5 hours. Step number 4, cover it and put in a warm place for 4 to 5 hours. Yes, for 4 to 5 hours you will put it at warm place. After 4 to 5 hours, smell the solution. Could you get any kind of smell? After 4 to 5 hours, try to get the smell. Could you get the smell? Yes. You will get the smell of alcohol. You will get the smell of alcohol. How did it happen? How did it happen? Let's write in observation. Let's move on the next point. So kids, when you add, first of all what you did, you took water, you added sugar. Yes. After adding sugar, you added yeast powder. Yes, by yeast. After adding sugar, you added yeast powder. So then you put it at warm place. Then what happened? This is the smell which is coming out from the solution. It is the smell of alcohol. Yes. This is the smell of alcohol which is coming out of the solution. Because sugar has been converted into alcohol. Because sugar has been converted into alcohol by yeast. Yes. Yeast has digested all the sugar and converted into alcohol. This process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. Yes. This process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. Yes. So, yeast is a microorganism. We can say that yeast microorganism is used in making alcohol and wine. Yes. So by fermentation process we will also talk about who discovered fermentation process. Okay. Later we will talk about who discovered fermentation process. And after fermentation, distillation process is done to improve the quality of wine. Yes, to improve the quality of wine, distillation process is done. Distillation process is not given in your book, so we will not study about distillation process. Okay. So, you can perform this activity at home. Yes, you can perform this activity at home. Step number 1, take 100 ml water in a beaker or in a container, or you can take a glass. Take 100 ml water in a glass. Add 2-3 teaspoon of sugar. Add 2-3 teaspoon of sugar in it. Yes, dissolve it. Then what will you do? You will add half spoon of yeast powder. Yes, you will add half spoon of yeast powder. And you know that yeast is grown on natural sugar. Yeast is grown on natural sugar, present in barley, wheat and crushed fruit juice. Then what will you do? You will keep it covered in a warm place for 4 to 5 hours. Yes, keep it covered in a warm place for 4 to 5 hours. Then try to smell the solution. Yes. Now smell the solution. Could you get a smell? Could you get any smell? Yes. You will get the smell of alcohol. You will get the smell of alcohol. Because sugar has been converted into alcohol by yeast. Yes. This process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. This process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. Yes, please write the definition. Please write the definition. I hope you understood. Now, let's move on the next point. Okay, kids, let's see the next use, medicinal use. So, I want to ask you that whenever you fall ill, yes, whenever you fall in, then what happens? Yes, your mother take to the doctor or your father take to the doctor. Whenever you fall ill, then your mother or father take to the doctor and the doctor gives you medicines. Yes, the doctor gives you medicine. Medicines means antibiotics. Doctor gives antibiotics. May be possible that doctor will give you tablet. Tablet is also antibiotic. Capsule or injection. Injection is also antibiotic. All these are medicines. Okay. So antibiotics. All these are antibiotics. I will use the word antibiotics. Okay. Don't forget. So, how can we prepare antibiotics? Yes. How to prepare all these antibiotics? They are prepared using microorganisms. Yes. Antibiotics are prepared using microorganisms like bacteria and fungi. Antibiotics are prepared using microorganisms like bacteria and fungi. For example, some common antibiotics are streptomycin antibiotic, erythromycin antibiotics, tetracycline antibiotics. Yes, streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline. Streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline. All these are commonly known antibiotics which are made from fungi and bacteria. So, what is the work of antibiotics? These antibiotics kill disease-causing microorganisms. Yes, disease-causing microorganisms. Disease-causing microorganisms are killed by antibiotics. These antibiotics, when doctor gives capsule, when doctor gives injection, then what happens? These antibiotics means capsule, tablet, injection, they kill the disease causing microorganism, means harmful microorganism. Yes. So whenever you fall ill, the doctor may give you some antibiotics, tablets, capsule or injection such as penicillin. Yes. Penicillin is also an antibiotic. So whenever you fall ill, the doctor give you some antibiotics such as tablet, capsule, injection. What is the source of all these antibiotics? Yes, the source of these antibiotics means the source of all these medicines is microorganism. The source of all these medicines is microorganism. And what is the work of these medicines or these antibiotics? These medicines kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms. Yes, these microorganisms means disease causing microorganisms are killed by medicines. So these medicines kill or stop. These medicines kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms. Such medicines are called antibiotics. Yes, so what are antibiotics? Antibiotics are medicines which kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms. Antibiotics are medicines. Antibiotics are medicines which kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms. Antibiotics are medicines which kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms. These days, a number of antibiotics are being produced from bacteria and fungi. Yes, these days, a number of bacteria and fungi are producing. Yes, producing to make antibiotics. Like streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin. Yes, streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin are some commonly known antibiotics which are made from fungi and bacteria. Please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds. Okay, kids. Now, let's move on the next point. So, kids, you know that medicines means antibiotics. They are produced using bacteria or fungi. Yes. So, these antibiotics used to cure variety of disease. Yes, used to cure. Yes, they heal variety of disease. Antibiotics kill the bacteria. Which bacteria? Disease causing bacteria. Yes, antibiotics kill the disease causing bacteria. Yes, and the name of some antibiotics are streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline. Streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline. Yes. So, what are antibiotics? Antibiotics are medicines which are used to kill or stop disease causing microorganisms. Antibiotics are medicines which are used to kill or stop disease causing microorganisms, and antibiotics are being produced from bacteria and fungi. There are many uses. Yes, antibiotics are also used. Yes, antibiotics are also used to control many plants' disease. Antibiotics are also used to control many plant disease, and they are also mixed. They are also mixed with the feed of, yes, with the feed of livestock, means with the feed of animals, with the feed of poultry, to check the infection. If there is any infection in animal, it is checked by antibiotics. Yes. So antibiotics are even mixed with the feed of livestock. Yes, with the feed of livestock and poultry. Yes, and poultry. It is also mixed with poultry. It is also mixed. Antibiotics are also mixed with poultry. Poultry means, okay, you know the meaning of poultry. Yes, we are talking, whenever we use the word poultry, we talked about actually hen. Yes. So antibiotics are also used with poultry to check if there any microbial infection in animal. If there is infection due to microorganisms, due to harmful microorganisms, means due to disease causing microorganisms, then it is checked by antibiotics, and antibiotics stop the growth of such kind of microbial infection. So, the antibiotics are manufactured by growing specific microorganisms. Yes, the antibiotics are manufactured by growing specific microorganisms and are used to cure variety of disease. Yes, and are used to cure variety of disease. So by growing specific microorganisms, Antibiotics are prepared by growing specific microorganisms. Antibiotics are prepared which are used to cure many diseases. Antibiotics are even mixed with the feed of livestock and poultry to check microbial infection in animals. They are also used to control many plant diseases. Please write down, I am giving you 10 seconds. So kids, now you know that uses, medicinal uses of microorganisms. Yes. Point number one, medicinal uses. Microorganisms are used to kill or stop the disease causing bacteria. Yes. They are used to kill many disease. Yes. Streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline, they are used. Point number two, they are even mixed with the feed of livestock and poultry to check microbial infection. Point number three, they are also used to control many plant disease. They are also used to control many plant disease. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Yes kids, penicillin, 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 penicillin. Penicillin is antibiotics. Yes, penicillin is antibiotics which is very useful in many issue. Who made it? Penicillin was prepared by Alexander Fleming. Yes. It was prepared accidentally by, it was just coincidence. Yes. So, how did Alexander Fleming prepare penicillin? How did Alexander prepare penicillin? As you can see the picture of Alexander Fleming. Yes. In 1929, Alexander Fleming was working on a culture of disease causing bacteria. Yes. So in 1929, what was Alexander Fleming doing? He was working on the nature of a bacteria. Yes. He was working on a culture of bacteria. Which bacteria? Disease causing bacteria. Disease causing bacteria. Then suddenly what he found? He found that spore of green mold. Yes. Spore of green mold is one of his culture plate. He observed that the presence of green mold. He observed that presence of green mold stop the growth of bacteria. In fact, it also killed many of these bacteria. Yes. Green mold, which is found in culture plate. Yes. So the spore of green mold, the green mold prevented the growth of bacteria. Yes. He was working on nature of disease causing bacteria and he saw that the spore of green mold which is present in his culture plate stopped the growth of bacteria. In fact, it killed many of these bacteria. From this, the mold penicillium was prepared. In this way, in 1929, penicillium was prepared. Please write down, I am giving you 10 seconds. So kids, how did Alexander Fleming prepare? He prepared suddenly in 1929. He was working on disease causing bacteria. Yes, that time he saw the spore of green mold. This spore of green mold present in culture plate. Yes, present in culture plate prevented the growth of bacteria, stopped the growth of bacteria, and killed many of these bacteria. From this, mold penicillium was prepared. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. Now you know that penicillium was prepared by Alexander Fleming. Penicillium was prepared by Alexander Fleming. Now the question is, who discovered vaccine for smallpox? Yes, Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner discovered smallpox vaccine for smallpox in 1798. Yes, in 1798, Edward Jenner discovered the vaccine for it. Okay, kids. I want to give you few advice. Yes, you should not take any antibiotics, any medicine, any tablet, any capsule without the advice of qualified doctor. Yes, you should not take any medicine without the advice of qualified doctor. Yes, and if doctor is prescribing you any medicine, any tablet, if doctor is prescribed you any course of tablet medicine, then you must finish it. You must finish it. Yes, you should not take any tablet without the advice of doctor, and if doctor is giving you any tablet, you must finish all the tablet. Yes, and if you take any antibiotics, tablet, if you take any antibiotics medicines, when you no need, yes, without need, if you are taking wrong dose, then it may make less effective when you might need in future. Yes, so some antibiotics taken unnecessary may kill the beneficial bacteria in the body. Antibiotics, however, are not effective against cold and flu. Yes, remember, antibiotics are not effective in cold and flu, because cold and flu, these are caused by viruses. Yes, you should not take antibiotics in cold and flu, because in cold and flu antibiotics are not helpful. Yes, because cold and flu are caused by virus. So it is important to remember, kids, that antibiotics should not be taken without the advice of qualified doctor. Yes, so you should take only on the advice of qualified doctor. Also, you must finish the prescribed by the doctor, course prescribed by the doctor. Yes, also you must finish the course prescribed by the doctor. If you take antibiotics when not needed, in wrong dose, it may make the drug less effective when you might need in the future. Also, antibiotics taken unnecessarily may kill the beneficial bacteria, the body. Yes, I hope you understood. Now let's move on the last point. It's time to ask you question from you. Question number 1. Write the medicinal use of microorganism. Yes, write the medicinal use of microorganism. Whenever you fall ill, the doctor may give you some antibiotics tablet, capsule or injection. Yes, and the source of all these medicine is microorganism. Yes, these medicines kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms. Such medicines are called antibiotics. Yes, these days number of antibiotics are produced from bacteria and fungi such as streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline. Yes, and also antibiotics are useful. Antibiotics are even mixed with the feed of livestock and poultry to check microbial infection in animals, and they are also used to control many plant disease. Yes. Question number 2. what is fermentation? What is fermentation? The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is called fermentation. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. Question number 3. Write the commercial use of microorganisms. Yes, write the commercial use of microorganisms. As you know that microorganisms are used for the large scale in the production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Acetic acid means vinegar. Yes, microorganisms are used for the large scale production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid. Yes, yeast is used for commercial production. Yeast is used for commercial production of alcohol and wine. Yes, yeast is used for commercial production of alcohol and wine. For this purpose, yeast is grown on natural sugar present in grain. For this purpose, yeast is grown on natural sugar like barley, wheat, rice and crushed fruit, juices, etc. By this process, sugar is converted into alcohol. The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. Yes, the process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. In fermentation process, yeast is used. In fermentation process, yeast is used. I hope you understood all the today's topic. Now we will meet with new topic in next class. Till then, goodbye.